What's up, everybody? Brett here, and I'm back today playing some more Battle Brothers. Alright, we came off of the siege of Fuchsburg. We took Fuchsburg and then instantly lost Erdfall, and now we're going to the Great War, the Great Battle, and we've just got to move down to this camp. So I came over and visited Wolfenfest because we had a huge amount of crowns, and I decided to spend it. I took one of these battles here in my free time. I think that was this morning. It was against a bunch of Reavers and some Chosen, and I crushed them and made a bunch of cash. So with that cash, I also I went from like 10 tools to 200. So I spent a couple thousand, probably about 2,000 crowns. And now we are going to get in. We're pretty well supplied. I've got 7 days worth of food. I've got enough arrows and medical supplies for the war. Anything else happened off camera that I haven't fully described? I don't think so. So at Wolfenfest, they have an armorer, and I was very tempted to buy a set of full plate and hook it up with the bone plating. It would have been about 9,800, and that would have been something that I would have given to Ozymandias probably, and then had my two lone wolves be kind of murderous badasses. But let's actually swap here. What about putting Damocles in the center? Damocles. And I'm really considering for the moment, is he a hammer master? He is. Okay, never mind. I was going to say a great sword might just be better for him because his melee skill is so low. While this guy's melee skill is so high, he basically will always hit no matter what kind of weapon I give him. But anyway, that's a little bit of a rant. Let's get into this army camp and see about this battle. So, arriving at Sir Valdemar's war camp, you find the men cheering on a barely dressed woman riding around on a donkey. The lady and the ass ride off into a tent, which quickly swells with men. Gunbar Ulfsson asks if he can go. You state that you're going to, so yes, of course. And just then, Sir Valdemar grabs you. He leads you to his command tent. Trust me, you don't want to see that. You do not trust him. Personally, I wouldn't go into that tent. I think we all know what goes on in that tent. I don't want any of that in my brain. Sir Valdemar points at a scroll laid across one of his maps. There are numbers down it, and the numbers are shrinking the lower they get down the page. We are running low on food supplies. We usually requisition stores by visiting the farmers south of here. I need you to go down there and pick more up. They'll be expecting you. There shouldn't be any problems. Yeah, well, I've done this before. Farmers either fight or they hire mercenaries to gank you, or someone will come out from Erdfall to try and slap me. We'll see what's up. I could have sworn I just heard the music. That I uncovered a location, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Let's pop up on this mountain. Didn't see anything. Oh, wait. Big undead presence right there. So, let's ignore them. Let's head over to the wheat fields. We generally prefer to fight during the day. Dang it, it's nighttime. The farmhouses are in the distance. Fields of crops seesaw to a crisp wind, rustling like calm ocean weaves. Waves, not weaves. Farmhands chop through the fields with scythes, a crew of followers heaving the remains with pitchforks. Donkeys bring up the rear. Real donkey theme today. Drawing carts through the roughshod terrain. Let's get what we're here for. Oh my god. Okay, I think this is the part where we slaughter a bunch of people who can barely fight back. You get up to the farmers only for them to resist. Their leader crosses arms and shakes his head. You're mercenaries, right? Then you'd understand the need for gold more than most. We're simple farmers, not money changers. All we ask for is a little compensation for our work. You give us 960 crowns. It will give you the food. We're still taking a loss with that agreement, but I still think it's fair. Yeah, we're going to take this by force, sadly. You shake your head. No deal. Give up the foodstuffs or face our wrath. The farmer swings a pitchfork from side to side. His men slowly begin picking up arms. He nods. We're farmers, asshole. Wrath chose us a long, long time ago. Let's make this quick. They gave them some awesome dialogue there. It's a shame so much of this dialogue you rarely get to see, but look at what we're killing. It's actually quite sad. My only reasoning for wasting arrows on them is to perhaps get them just to rout, so I have to kill fewer of them. That seems like a kindness. Ooh, you survived. You must be the chosen one. Okay. I mean, our options are to let them come to us or go and fight them. This is a slaughter any way you look at it. And for the most part, they should really just run away. I always hate doing this. I hate killing these people. It feels so bad. I just find it hilarious that they gave them such incredibly badass, like, writing. Wrath chose us long, long ago. Look how sweet Osbit looks. Truly a thick snack. One of those fights, it'd be nice if there was a fast forward button. They're jumping in. They're going to make it really easy for me. Okay. Step in. I'm sorry. So sorry. Do we not have Berserk yet on Lothar? We must. Perhaps we just don't yet. Or maybe he moved once, so he wouldn't be able to attack after that. Okay. I was hoping to finish them this round here. Is there someone left? Oh, there is. Okay, that guy way up there. And down he go. Oh, and he lost his head. How many dads did we just kill? That's what I always think about. How many fathers and sons did we just slaughter for some food? The farmers and their hired swords are put down. One of the farmhands, kicking backwards with his guts hanging out, begs you for mercy as you close in for the kill. You shake your head. You're all turned out, kid. This right here is a mercy. The blade slides easily through his throat. He gargles, but it's over very quickly. You order the men to collect the foodstuffs and prepare to return to Sir Valdemar. See, this kind of gets to me a little bit. On a personal level, I have had my guts pulled out. Surgically, of course. And then I've had many medical procedures performed while I was conscious. With my actual literal, like, guts open. Talking like giant hole in my stomach type stuff. The imagery is a little rough for me. Because I can actually picture it. I've had people have their hands in my stomach. Cauterizing wounds and things like that. It's not nice. Alright. Order filled. Get some rest. Alright, cool. So that didn't take anything out of us. We should be good. Nobody really needs a rest. Do we have any injuries? No. We're 100%. This is probably really, honestly, a good time. If we could get this fight close enough to the camp. The Cave of the Dead. Yeah, we're going to take this fight. While we're waiting. Why wouldn't we? This shouldn't hurt us at all. It's free money. It's a location. Maybe we'll find something famed. That would be sweet. It's a lot of dudes. That it is. But this is going to be one of those easy grind fights. Let's go ahead and lower the foliage a little bit. So we can get a better idea of the battlefield. We're going to set up our usual positions, but because I don't have all dang day, we are not going to hold back and wait for them to figure out how to move, because it will take forever for them to trickle through. If this was a scary composition, if there were a bunch of Geists and Fallen Heroes, we would 100% wait and have them come to us. But instead, we're going to be a little bit more aggressive. I'm going to come here and take this position, or this one. Boom. We're going to send Osbit up and around. Got a 2-man here, and we're going to make a 1-man with Ozymandias. And then we're just going to support him. You go there. And he's going there just to help make it a little bit of a speedier process down south. Okay, Barney. You know what, Barney? You go north. We'll leave Gustav here. Because we're going to send someone up top, and it's going to be Dwinbar. Let's get up there. Dwinbar is going to go up with Osbit. I don't want anyone to be alone. That's just an unnecessary risk. Alright, we should be getting some of them jumping in this turn. Start softening them up. Oops, that was a bad target. And we missed anyway. No big deal. And we're going to switch probably to melee here. It's hard to hit them when they're behind those kind of trees. Let's go up there. Alright, trying to get me with that pick. Now, if this was a bit of a tougher fight, we would be a little more skeptical about taking it. Because we could end up damaging our armor, getting hurt in such a way that an actual dangerous battle with some noble house-type units could become much more dangerous than it needs to be. Alright, lockdown. Might as well shoot before we switch. And just like that. That's how we begin to push forward. Get that banner out. If I can push forward, I will. Happy he came back right there. Just gave me one more chance to put him down. Double pitchforks up top. Makes me really glad I sent someone else to help Osbit. Good shots. Take out some of that armor. And if you were wondering why I didn't reload, it's because I basically anticipated that we would just switch and potentially have enough fatigue, action points, everything to just go ahead and do that. The switch, swing. We do have quick hands, which makes the switching itself free. But we're chopping them up. We're 4 down right now. Soon to be much more. This guy's being a pretty big scaredy cat. Decapitation, though. No more problem. I'm hoping one of these will step in, too. We're developing quite the queue here. Do a little bit of damage, go for the decapitation. We hit him in the armor, though. And our plating there took the first hit. Down they go. We'll wait. Step in here. Get that kill. And we're going to start pushing forward with them. And waiting where it makes sense. The big thing is you want to kind of wait a turn, because you want to see whether or not the things you've just killed, if they weren't decapitated, whether or not they'll come back. So for instance, I thought about stepping forward with these guys, but there was no way to do that and guarantee that some of them wouldn't be knocked around. Okay. Happy there. Not to mention with the Necromancer, the odds of someone coming back pretty high. Okay. Well, I'm already below 5, so we might as well shoot. We'll switch out next turn with Gustav. They're going to take a swing here. Almost. Good job, Jacob. Killing it. Damocles, man. Alright, decapitation there. I think we've got 2 decapitated zombies right there. And this, I think, is a good turn to step forward. Go for that guy. Glad we got the decapitation. Now they might end up going for Dwinbar here. But we're going to start pushing through to this Necromancer before he starts getting squirrely and trying to run away. Ooh, alright. Step in. See who they bring back. They do have a 30-person surround on Osbit, who once again is becoming the thick snack he was always meant to be. Good kill. 65. We'll take the 70. And then we'll switch out here on Gustav. Alright, let's start breaking through. We'll be able to move a little bit more after. We take this guy out, we move out of the way. Good job, everybody. Alright, let's get that kill. Only 7 left. I'm actually a little bit surprised that the Necromancer is still hanging around. Normally, if you summarily execute all of his zombies in quick succession, he'll freak out pretty bad. But he's still got his bodyguard. Maybe he's happy with that. Alright, let's see who comes back. Like playing whack-a-mole. Okay, and they are hitting Dwinbar. Damn, I thought for sure we'd get that one before he had a chance to act. Alright, decapitation means no more having to deal with that. Let's go. So I know this isn't... We've killed peasants and low-tier zombies so far, so I know this isn't the most high-octane series of battles, and I apologize for that. But we're going to get into a great battle soon. Just jump in. He can hit us. Might as well make it worse of a chance for him to hit me, which is really what I care about. Let's think more defensive than offensive. If I stick close to him, he gets the penalty for trying to hit us. So do I, but I don't really care so much if I hit him. I just care whether or not he damages my armor anymore. Nice. Alright, going for the dude with the heater shield on the high ground. A bold strategy. See if that pays off. Lothar steps in mildly unsupported, but ultimately fine. Let's get our boys in here. There's only so much space to go around. Should have probably gone for a decapitation there. Let's get in here. Happy to have taken them down. The last thing I want to worry about is having to backtrack to go kill stuff I've already killed. Fully expect one of these dudes to come back. Yep. No weapon this time. Good job. Might as well take him out. And then step in here and lock down the Necromancer. Okay. And let's just get Damocles out of the way. They'll wait there. So close. Anybody else? Okay, he's coming back. Possessed him again. That's definitely the right move. You can do a little bit of damage with a hatchet. Still alive. I'm going to try and let Ozymandias step in and get this kill. Thank you. Alright. Down they go. Please make this worth it for me. Gold coins, black paint. I mean, we're talking money. But some of that stuff I might end up having to, like, throw away anyway. Because our inventory is going to be so full, we're not really going to get a chance to visit a city. And we might end up taking a huge battle and getting, you know, very little stuff for it. If we have to start throwing things away because our inventory is too full. Alright. A hint of murmuring grows louder and louder. Okay, so we're having an archery contest. We've done this before. Let's say, alright, fine. We lose 60 ammo for a little bit of resolve on Damocles and Gustav. 60 ammo is kind of a lot to us. Come on, guys. Give me something to do. I've had it happen before. You can fail by leaving this place. You have to stay close by. I don't mind getting a little bit of repairing done, but we need to be making some kind of forward progress here. Come on, give me something to do. Alright. Outside your tent, a rooster loudly lets everyone know what a real asshole of an animal it is. You begrudgingly get up. A young boy stands outside your tent with a scroll. He unfurls and struggles to read it. Sir, this here paper tells me to tell you that you should, go to see the commander. There's a lot more, but we'd be here all day if I tried to finish it. Alright. Just as you're about to enter Sir Valdemir's tent, a man comes flying out. Sir Valdemar rushes forth from the tent and slams him into the mud. He grabs him by the collars and picks him up like a rag doll. Where did they go? I swear by the old gods I will have you begging for death if you do not answer me honestly. The man cries out and points. East! They went that way, I swear! Sir Valdemar drops the man, who is quickly dragged away by a pair of guards. The commander stands up straight and runs a hand through his hair. Sellsword, a few of my men thought it best to desert the camp. Find them. Bring them back, got it? You nod, but ask, what if the men refuse? The commander shrugs. Slaughter them, of course. The company will head out within the hour. Alright. So we're headed this way, east, to kill deserters, who are, if I remember correctly, are pretty well geared. They're basically like fighting mercenaries. And might offer us an interesting chance to get some different loot. So some footmen, a few billmen, a few arbalisters, and a standard bearer. But if I remember right, there's also kind of a sad story with this. Lothar the Wild points out a group of men standing at a road sign. They're arguing too loudly amongst themselves to hear you approach. You give out a sharp whistle which simultaneously silences and spins the men around. One rears back. That rat commander sent mercenaries after us? You nod and explain that they should come on back with you. Another deserter shakes his head. Go on back? How about you go on and get the hell out of here? We ain't going back, so you go on and tell the commander just that. Is this who you want to be? Cowards that won't defend their own lands? Your choice is simple, fight for your lord or die here. Oh, or we could pay them to return. Is this who you want to be? Cowards that won't defend their own lands? That sounds like something I would say, perhaps. But I think if I was an old, tired soldier, I would probably just be like, look, either you can fight, or we gotta kill you. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Either way, this, seems pretty bad. Let's call them cowards. I like that. As the deserters turn to leave, Gustav Frang steps forward and clears his throat. So that's how it's gonna be, huh? You're gonna wiggle out of your responsibilities like a bunch of limp biscuits? I know you're feeling. I know how you're feeling. I know you see no point in this war or risking your life for some stuck-up nobleman who has no idea what you go through. That's fair. But you're going to wake up years from now bouncing your grandson on your knee, and he's going to ask you questions about when you fought in the war, and you're going to have to lie to that little boy. After a short time debating on what to do, the deserters put it to a vote. It isn't unanimous, but they come to an agreement. They'll go back with you to Sir Valdemar. You made the right decision. Okay. Turn to the war camp. I was actually kind of looking forward to fighting them as just a fight to have. To make money. But, what can you do? 6 Frosty Boys. Coming in hot. We're going to ignore them. I don't feel like getting all of my gear destroyed and all of my brothers injured. If they were standard unhold, I might risk it. But those dudes, they just take a whole extra turn's worth of killing. And that is when you get injured. Sir Valdemar nods to your reports, but is otherwise not really paying any attention to you. A bunch of battle maps are laid out on a table, and his eyes are focused in on those instead. You understand it. Tomorrow's the big battle, and he has better things to think about. You decide to turn in for tonight. That was an opportunity for a little bit of a battle. We don't get anything, I don't think, from bringing those guys back. What would be cool, though, and maybe this is the case, probably not, though, is if they somehow affected the battle. Made it so that we had more reinforcements, perhaps, or something like that. Sir Valdemar addresses his readying men. You don't listen to a word of it. Instead, you prepare your men for the oncoming fight. Onwards, brothers. There's a battle to be won. Holy crap, they've got a champion. Our first champion in this Let's Play. It's taken so damn long. But look how scary. And he's a champion knight. We have got to get this kill. So, here's the deal, guys. I'm going to make you a promise. We are going to get whatever good stuff this dude has. If I can't do it in the episode, I'll do it off camera. But I'm going to try. I'm going to do my best. It's hard to control when the AI is helping us fight. I can't, predict what they'll do. But a champion knight is going to be something so strong that I don't see the people helping us being able to take them down. Sir Valdemar here. Is that a special helmet? No, it's the same. Okay. I don't know. For some reason, it looks like cooler than a normal full helm to me. Something about like the steel coloring. But I looked over at this and I can see that it's the same. So we're fighting 30 men. They've got mercenaries mixed in. They've got Zweihanders. This is a dangerous battle. They've got warbows from their mercs. They no doubt have arbalisters. The Zweihanders have got to go. I generally look for the lowest hanging fruit. I want to just get kills ASAP. Start working on morale, things like that. This guy stepped forward. He's got to go. I'm hoping they don't take this kill from me. We're going to put all our shots into him. And see what happens. You dead, son. You stepped in on his Y-hander. You done goofed. No! Oh, he's gonna take my kill. Stupid jerk. Okay. Holy crap, that's him, Sir Grim. So he's got a noble sword. I don't see... His armor might be special. I see gold underneath. Oh my god. Okay. Damn it, Dwinbar. You had a chance to be a real hero. Perfect. Well done, Charles. If we can isolate him, that would be ideal. So you can see he's got scale. I can see his armor. But it's kind of hard to tell here if we lower the foliage. That doesn't help. He's already behind it. I see gold against the flag. I think we need to step in on this Billman. Start causing him problems. And here's the standard guy. So this is Sir Geoffrey. He's got full plate. You can see that easily. Look at these helmets. I've got to get these helmets, man. They're just sick. Alright, that's mine. That's mine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So here we're going to move in. God, it's so dangerous. I don't want to be the one to engage him. I want him to fight a bunch of junk. Step here. Shield wall. Nice. I'll take that. I'll take a miss into a Zweihander. That's fine. I'm going to use Ozymandias to help clear this part of the fight. Let's move up, start backing people up. Getting better angles. So obviously I'm worried that one of these knights is going to step in here. I was hoping to break through with Damocles and maybe get into the back line. We'll see if that's something that we can do. This whole situation is messed up. That's a lot of guys balling up. Oh no. Okay, losing our Arbalisters is pretty huge and crummy. I don't like that. I was happy to get on that pikeman. I thought we might be able to one-shot him. He's not wearing a helmet. Ooh, and there's more out here apparently that we can't even see. And Damocles just took a rough shot. Okay. We're getting hit. Oh, this dude is dead. Okay, what can we do? They're not exposing their guys to very much. I can just take shots and hope to hit just like that. I'm happy he stepped in. That's great for us. I'm super happy he stepped in and shield walled as well. That's all great stuff. That's the exact positioning I would have wanted. Yeah, I think here we just shoot in. Pierce this cheek. With attacks like that, it's just about putting damage downfield. Now, I'm worried about Jacob. You know, he's not behind anybody. He's an open target. Old little doggy. Nope. Couldn't hold. Down to 27. And he stepped in front of me. Good. He's taking those hits. Just like we want him to. Step in here. Okay, that hit his armor. So this is Charles. This is our bannerman. He's kind of a crappy crossbowman, but he's a decent pikeman. And also having our banner out, I could see benefits to that. And our knight is now in the battle. That's great. So everything is evolving pretty well. That was awesome. That's going to allow Osbit to step up. Damn, missing that sucks. If we could have damaged him, we could have stepped in and killed him. Was my thought there. 55 and we hit it. And that's what I'm saying. We could have potentially just killed him had we not missed that last attack. So we're feeling a little bit useless here because this guy stepped in. But I would not be surprised if he died. Someone in this line is going to die. And when that happens, you know, Lothar will be ready. Let's break out. Okay, we missed there. Let's go for the old shooting attack. Go for a line shot, and this time we hit the Zweihander. Step in. I can Indomitable. And I will. It'll prevent me from being stunned. There's no danger of that. I don't know if the pole hammer can stun. I feel like it can. I don't want to rotate this guy. We could rotate him, and then we could attack this Billman here. But we've already shield walled, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, see what happens. A lot of RNG taking place. Let's go ahead and lower that. I'm worried about Jacob. When I get the chance, I need to alter his positioning. And I'm also a little bit unhappy that Lothar here and Blowers are being very ineffective. And I would like to save this Arbalister if I can. But he just missed his first attack. So it's not looking good for him. And the Zweihander is now free in the back lines. Which is terrible. That's what I was worried about. So what we might do is just back up pretty far with Jacob and start shooting at that Zweihander. There's a kind of a decent-sized portion of my game plan that revolves around getting Damocles up on this high ground. Man, was really hoping to get lucky there. Yeah, we knew he was going to die. This battle is going to quickly devolve down here into just us. So we need to be ready for that. Okay, we touched him. But yeah, all of our supporting elements down here are dying. At least we have the Knight. Go for the 54. Swap it up. Reload. So now next turn we'll be able to shoot, switch, attack. And that's the pattern we want to get used to using. And if we find that the guys next to us are shield walling, we'll do it too. Like this guy's shield walled. We can help him by shield walling ourselves, and we'll also help ourselves. The more guys that do it next to each other, the better off we'll be. I'm a team player. Damn, that was a pretty crucial miss. Those were unbelievably bad misses. Okay, glad he's going out there instead of coming in and killing me. Don't you dare anybody take this kill from me. We'll get him out of there. I would like to have rotated with Damocles. Down you go. Oh, that's the only attack I can do. Okay. We're very tired. Osbit does not have good fatigue. Damn. What was that? That was an 80% chance we just missed. That sucks. They're going to take that Sergeant kill 100% from me. I can feel it. The Knight's going to get it. He's got a tier 3 weapon. Let's step here and maybe I can get him out of that net. We're not doing poorly. We're doing okay. Just need to be a little bit scared of that Knight. Man, good job, dude. Fight him off. Don't kill my boy. Ah, that felt good. Okay, good miss. I'm happy with everything I'm seeing right now. I'm sure he's dead. Every turn he lasts, though, is great for us. And this guy being in the back line is horrible. He's got to go. There's other dudes I would like to kill. Okay, Charles. This is your chance to be the man. He missed twice. Damn you, Charles. Charles, I didn't mean that. I apologize. That sergeant should have been dead like 4 attacks ago. Very awesome use of the push. He pushed us, then he pushed him, so that's going to save their Arbalister. So this Knight has just taken 2 extra attacks, and then he bled out. Are you kidding me? Okay. At least we still have a chance to get the gear, which is what I really care about. And now, the Great Terror is in the back lines. Damocles, alright. The first hit was taken, thankfully. And it was from a military pick, so I'm happy that's the case. Got a 32 versus a 54. We'll take that. 73. Yeah, let's put some pain on him. Pierced his hand. I wish I had a better memory for what exactly every injury does, but I just don't. Happy to land that attack. Let's back up. That's a 73 we whiffed. Get up there, start bonking. Man, no hits. Okay. I'm gonna step... Man, I could either step here or here. I'm gonna choose to step there and try and get that hit. The supporting elements here have to go if we're ever gonna take out that champion. He's so dangerous. We've got to clear out this little nest here, and we've got to clear out the other little nest at the bottom. Oh, applying 2 stacks of Overwhelm to Damocles is very bad for him. Alright, our backline is very infiltrated right now. And Osbit is getting hurt. Okay, that was a great hit. Survive. Damn. We needed him to survive. Pretty badly. Because now Sir Eastwood has to deal with the full wrath of that guy. Okay, we have the opportunity to do a big swing here. And we missed both of them. Not super surprised. He did have Overwhelm, but I mean, those were still some okay odds. Probably should just be shield walling here, because I feel like we're going to start taking hits. Needed him to land a hit there to increase our odds of being able to snipe him with our archers. He needs a little more damage. Okay. Swap out. Damn, a hit there would have been huge. Alright, we've caused bleeding and we've cut his artery, so that's like double bleeding. We'll load and shoot next turn. Happy to have stopped this whole pocket here. 5% chance we hit him. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's drop a War Dog. I'm sorry, Skull. This is what you were born to do. This might be War Dog City right now. I think that's what we need to do. Guys like Osbit, who are in a little bit of trouble, if we can drop dogs, do some rotations, get them in safe places. We need to buy ourselves some time. Get a few more kills. Stabilize some of the fights that we know we're winning. I mean, we're like 1 or 2 oh my god, bad shots, I was going to say, away from getting really hurt. Okay, this is dangerous. Damocles, if you are the hero of old that I know you are, you can bop this Zweihander in 1 shot. Damn, I was going to rotate Dwinbar with Osbit, but he just took a huge hit. Oh, come on, man. 2 stacks of Overwhelm before he gets a chance to go is pretty brutal. I'm trying to help here, because I feel like if we could get this guy back in the fight, that would be great. Damn. Damn, no, Damocles. Oh, God. Damocles is always kind of a victim of his own failures. He just doesn't land his shots enough. So he ends up in situations that he can't get himself out of. Like right there. Had he hit that, I mean, it was a low chance. It was a 27. But had he hit that, he'd be fine right now. That was a 5%. Jesus. What is his injury? Our skill is low. Okay. Got it. These close calls are killing me. We got to get these two dudes out of here. We're getting killed by this. This is the most dangerous pocket right now. That and this also. So bill hook. Well, I feel things going downhill pretty sharply right now. We cannot rotate. Damocles out. He bled out. That's good. We'll attack him. Alright, happy about that. We might just have to put damage on this guy. But I'm very worried that Damocles is just going to die to this Zweihander here. I'm happy to have killed him. That'll bring this footman back to the fight here. Oh man, Osbit's so dead. So guys, like I said, I'll do this fight to the best of my ability. If I have to reload and do this in my free time, I will. But he is super dead. Damn it. He was struck down. Damocles is still alive, somehow. Missed 2 great attacks. Feels incredibly bad. This guy's been alive way too long. Damocles is super dead, so I don't know what else to say about that. Getting a kill there would have been great. This guy should have died a long time ago. We've basically been missing non-stop 60s on him. I know we can do this fight with no losses. So, I'm going to play this out to its bitter end. And then we'll attempt to do it better next time. I'm happy to take him down. I'm not even mad that we didn't get to do it. Damn. Okay, whatever. I'll smack you. Yeah, this guy definitely has some rare armor, and I know which one it is. You can kind of see the blue and white peeking through. It's a good one. We want it. Whenever you're fighting big blobs like this, the most dangerous places to fight are always where they go footmen in the front, billmen in the second line, arbalisters in the third line. You're asking for your brothers to die if you send them in against that without a game plan. And I feel like unless Damocles dodges here, he is super dead. Here we go. And there goes Damocles. See where it says whether or not he was killed. I'm having trouble seeing it. Has killed Damocles. So yeah, he'd be dead. And finally we get past. We could have been in this back line like 4 turns ago, but we missed every single attack. Can't even believe it right now. Can't even. Okay. So we're taking this fight for entertainment value, but I'm definitely going to reload and do this in my free time. And we're going to knock this out. Take an aim shot, hope to hit something. Really just hoping to hit the guy in the back there, and we did. If I could cause him to bleed, that would be ideal. This is a rough battle to have a champion in. A champion knight of all things. Okay. I'm a little bit happy about this. I mean, I wanted to fight this Y-hander anyway. I stepped in on him. Not happy that he got to pull his crossbow back out, of course. Yeah, just stay strong, Eastwood. I want to get rid of him. Definitely don't want to be missing these attacks. These guys are still very dangerous. I'll take that. Just mostly attacking him to get him fatigued. Not because I really want to do any damage to him or think I can. You'll see his fatigue level is high. It'll prevent him from doing too many actions in a turn. Yeah, there goes most of that armor. We just needed to hit once with Blowers here. We're all exhausted. You know what, guys? I might just end today's episode right now. I do need to go pick my kids up pretty dang soon. And I'll end today's episode right now. And we will look to do this fight at the beginning of tomorrow's episode. I'll try it again. I spent a good portion of my day today in classes. And on the phone with people at the VA and stuff like that. My patience, I guess, is a little worn down for this type of, like, minutia fight. So we're going to try it again. Together. I'm not going to do it in just my free time. I'm going to bring y'all in for it, because this is one of those big pivotal fights. One of those fights you know you can win. It's just whether or not you can win the way you want to win. And of course the way I want to win is without losing a brother. And hopefully to get access to this guy's armor. That's kind of all I'm considering right now. And I think we can do that. This guy, I don't know. You know, obviously it'd be great to get a piece of armor that's worth 10k. But if it didn't happen, I wouldn't cry about it. I mean, there's going to be a point in every campaign where you're swimming in armor. You've got more armors than you know what to do with. And in a campaign where you've only got... Yeah, we just slaughtered him. In a campaign where you've only got 12 men that you can do anything with, it's not that big a deal to have tons and tons of sets of armor. This playthrough has been pretty weird in that I'll say that I haven't gotten a lot of famed items. And normally by this point, I've got a ton. I've got 4, 5, 6 of them. And at this point now, I've got one helmet. So I don't know. I don't know why that is exactly, but it's just the way things have shaken out. Probably a little overwhelmed, trying to make sure he doesn't hit me. Flowers, once again, a guy who's suffering sort of from his own inability to make things happen. This is at 82%. And he hit... Nope, that's it. I'm done. That's exactly where we want to end for today. Guys, I've never done this before. I've never ended, like, mid-battle. But I will have to go. Thank you so much for watching. And he still... He destroyed the helmet. That would have been good to get. Anyway, Guys, thanks so much for watching. Once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming, and when we come back, we're going to figure this fight out together, and I hope it's going to be fun. Anyway, y'all, take care, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.